Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, located on the Carnage, is now open daily from 10 a.m. Over 40 of your favorite slot games in a spacious and comfortable atmosphere. We're also open on Sundays from 12 noon, so check us out. Goldfish Slots and Pool Center, where winning is easy. Remember, patrons must adhere to all safety protocols.
All right, of course, we want to say welcome to one and all to another Mikey Live program. How are you doing? Welcome to those of you who are logging in for the first time. By now, people are wondering when are the rains gonna come? Where's the wind? That's coming, of course, as Tropical Storm Brett makes landfall in some of the islands. Barbados has gotten a fair share of water for the day so far. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, they are bracing themselves for impact. And of course, how does that affect Grenada? We'll tell you more about that. We have the weatherman. If we got some time, we'll be able to share that with you in a moment. And we've got some other things to tell you about on tonight's program. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell holds his event that held an event yesterday, an address to the nation, marking his government's 1 year in office. All right. Grenadians afforded the opportunity to participate in USAID's Water for All pitch competition. Primary schools debate by the St. Patrick Youth Organization. The finals were today, and there is a winner. Them children bright like bulb. We'll talk to you more about that. And we have other things to tell you about on the program. We're not staying too long. On the business tonight, of course, as we know that people are to make their final preparations, in anticipation of a good amount of rain overnight tonight into tomorrow, God's willing. Construction worker charged with non-capital murder. We'll tell you about that as well. And still no autopsy yet for John T. So, folks, we take a break and come back. When we come back, it could be real news in Oli Lili Lolo. And, of course, we remind you that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliment of Coach Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa. We've got Real Value IGA Supermarket. We've got Superb Distributors. We've also got Infinite Contractors on board. So, we want to say big up to all of Hollywood. You know what I mean? So, folks, we're taking a break and we'll be back again. Someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits. Compliments. Did you sell? That person could be you. We'll be back.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Ever thought about getting from point A to point B? The most reliable, efficient, and convenient way. Well, Island Cab is here. Finding professional and authorized drivers is just one click away. All our drivers are licensed under the Taxi Association and the Grenada Tourism Authority. Download the iCab app on your Google Play Store or App Store today and get on your way to requesting a ride. To the supermarket, to the airport, to the vet, and back. The safest and most reliable way. Island Cab is here. Requesting your taxi rides and tours now made easy and interactive with Island Cab. Download today.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
We got stoves, cook it, fry it, bake it, stew it, poach it, eat it, drink it, slurp it. At Quartz, you can get it. We got fridges, slurp it, chill it, freeze it, store it, crisp it, pack it, and stack it. At Quartz, you can get it. Washer, dryer, wash it, fluff it, spin it, dry it, clean it, fold it, wear it, assort it, and soak it. Rinse it, load it. SDA gon' make you blend it, crush it, toast it. At Quartz, you can get it.
Them other them does bad. No, the United, the USAID, let's just say USAID, the Eastern and Southern Caribbean Office speaks about the launch of its what it's calling the Water for All pitch competition, seeking entrepreneurs located in the ESC region to submit game-changing innovations that focus on the water sector. Now, the pitch competition aims to bring regional awareness and drive action to promote water sector resilience in the face of climate change and other hazards affecting the region. Now, the activity is designed to amplify the private sector's role in water solutions by showcasing promising innovations and practices, as well as to strategically connect them to advanced support systems, which will ultimately support the scaling up of their innovations for the benefit of all. Now, this, USAID says, will enable testing of ideas to identify what works and what follows on. All right, and on investments for bringing attention again to proven solutions for greater scale. Now, of course, water resilience is something that we don't hear a lot about, and climate change is becoming something that, people say, that's a hoax, because I actually hear people talk about that right now. But I mean, look around you. So just as how people say it's not a God, somebody tells there's no God. Some people say there's no God, but something controls what's happening around you. So whatever you want to call it, you understand? Whatever you want to call it. So don't call it. So forget about the God story now. Let's go back to climate change. Whatever you want to call it, call it. But there's something that's happening. There's a phenomenon that's happening that we need to take serious and take corrective measures. And if we don't do that, we're going to end up in problems. I remember, and you remember growing up, you could have go by the river. And when you go by the river, You could bathe in the river. You could take a header in the river. You know what a header is? Not header in golf. You could just go in any river, stand up on a stone, at a height, and jump down, go down by your head. That's what they call a header. You're going in head first. So when somebody says a header, you know what a header is. Yeah, understand? Good. There's header and there's a header. So we're talking about a header. So you could have take a header anyway. Tell me where you go and take header now. I know. Okay. That's all wrong. Header, your name calling on the program? No, not header. We're not talking about a header. We're talking about the header. Right? I don't know where in Grenada you could go and take header. Tell me where. Unless somebody make up a little thing and they create a little thing, you understand? And then it's no longer like a natural thing. They call it a basin, some call it a basin, some call it thing. But before, you didn't have to do that. Even talk to the farmers now, they had to put pump in the river to pump water up to the gardens, to the lands. That's unheard of. Now every garden had to have a pump. So something is, we used to go and hold crayfish. You could have gone in any other river and hold crayfish. And they used to have, listen, I'm talking in the past tense, they used to have something they call ravine. It's like the grandchild of a river. They used to call it a ravine. So it's not a real river, but it look like one, but a small thing. And when you go in them thing and them, you get a real big gen and thing. You understand? Big crayfish show. In liquor water. You don't even have ravine these days. You understand? Somebody say about Baltazar River. Look, even Baltazar. Baltazar is like a drain now. Only when rain coming, it gain on. Those were the days. But you can't do it. You're not seeing that volume of water lying anywhere anymore. So whether you want to call it climate change, you want to call it this, that, call it by any other name, whatever it is, we need to pay attention to it. You understand? And find corrective measures. Find how we can counteract what's happening. Or else, Olia, we're in trouble. Let me leave that talk there. We're moving on. We didn't come here for that. The Prime Minister yesterday, boy. I got to say Dr. Dickon Mitchell. Well, you'll get that just now anyway. Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell and his team, they held their town hall is tonight. Last night, address to the nation by Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell. In that address, he spoke of some of his achievements, his government's achievement in the past year. And he outlined quite a bit of them. He also spoke about the payment of the docked wages from the teachers, which was a point of contention for a long time. So some of the things that were refused to be done by the previous administration, they did it within a year, including the paying of the pension. They had to fuck out money. They had to fuck out a lot. Fuck out. Okay, don't go and say what I don't say. They had to, Mikey, take your time and talk because them things only wrong. They had to fork out a lot of money, and so they did, and they are celebrating this after 1 year.
Understandably and unfortunately had grown disheartened by a lack of compassion and in some cases gross disrespect over the course of many years. We therefore knew that improving labor relations and regaining the trust of our nation's workforce would be one of the first orders of business as we embarked on this journey that would require all hands on deck. A major milestone in this first year was the payment of the retroactive pensions and gratuity, which was a campaign promise that we were keen to bring to fruition as soon as possible. Our people, our workers, who gave so much of their lives to building our nation, deserved better. The payment of pensions and gratuity pumped approximately $75 million into the economy, which arguably is the single largest transfer of wealth from the states to the citizens of Grenada in Grenada's post-independence history. This payment did not bankrupt our economy, as we have seen, but has instead allowed many of our pensioners who were regrettably plunged into poverty after retiring to support themselves once more and to feel proud of their years of service to Grenada. In the same vein, we were eager to pay our teachers their salaries that were docked since 2018. After just 1 month in office, on July 29, 2022, we actioned the payment of $1.2 million in docked salaries to 1,721 teachers and other public workers. During the course of the year, we also approved an honorarium for nurses of $500 per month or $6,000 per year until we can improve their working conditions.
Thank you, sir. That's Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell. He also spoke about areas in which the government intervened in a manner that saw support for the business and private sector.
Nationwide consultations on the minimum wage with a view to amending the minimum wage order are still underway, and I call on the unions to display more leadership in these discussions. Strengthening our economy. A prosperous Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique requires a healthy economy, fueled by a thriving private sector. In the past year, we have taken bold steps to bolster our economy and create a fertile environment for investment and entrepreneurship. We reimagined the COVID-19 Economic Support Secretariat, or the CES grant, to provide real opportunities for entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs to take their business ideas to the next level. The response from our citizens was overwhelming, highlighting a keen interest amongst Grenadians to delve into the world of entrepreneurship. Under this initiative, we were able to provide 506 micro, small, and medium enterprises grants of up to a maximum of $30,000 to invest in their businesses, totaling an amount of $8.3 million. Other areas of business support provided by the government in this first year include grants from the Rural Development Unit amounting to over $500,000 and loans amounting to approximately $9 million through a partnership with the Grenada Development Bank. Additionally, we reduced the government fees required to start a business from $1,200 to $600.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell. A 22-year-old construction worker charged for non-capital murder in association with Grenada's latest homicide. So last night we told you about the fatal stabbing of Rickelson Toussaint in St. Patrick on Tuesday, where he was pronounced dead at the Maribo Hospital. Now, we have been informed today that Jahim George has been charged for the offense in this regard. All right. he'll make his first court appearance at the Sutez Magistrates Court, and that is supposed to be taking place tomorrow, God's willing. So again, we've been told that one Jahim George has been charged in connection with that killing, stabbing of Rickelson Toussaint, who died moments later. All right, Olio, we are moving on. So we're going to tell you about the weather just now. But today, boy, there was a debate that really shocked me. The youngsters, primary school debate organized by the St. Patrick Youth Development Organization, I think it was. All right, that was held at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville. So there were, a series of debating that took place, and then it came down to the final, and the final was today. So they had a night like a today, and you had the little children who were debating, and I call them children, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, 11-year-old, and them kind of business. Those children were debating on some bad boy topic, reparations and them kind of stuff. These kids, they were so articulate. And when I tell you articulate, them children, they're sharp. And oftentimes we hear a lot of negative vibe about our nation's children. But when you see they do good, you don't hear about it. Little children, small man and thing.
Roughly 200 years ago, slavery ended. Since then, a number of strategies have been tried to eliminate poverty. These include education, developmental tourism, religion, agriculture, agro-industry, and more recently, low-interest loans, entrepreneurship, and even technology, IT job opportunities. Despite all this, according to the United Nations on poverty, 30% of the Caribbean still remains in poverty. This proves that these measures have been and are will most likely remain ineffective. Therefore, it is time to try something new. It is time for us to seek reparations because it is the best way to eliminate poverty in the Caribbean. What is reparations and why should we seek it? Guide Humanitarian Law.org defines reparations is fivefold, while these five are explained by SyriaClub.org in the following ways. 1. Restitution. This is re-establishing the situation the way it was before the wrong was done. How prosperous would the Caribbean be without the devastating effects of slavery? Doesn't this sound like an opportunity to build wealth? After all, our colonial masters exploited our resources and foreparents to build wealth for themselves.
You understand what I'm saying? Them children bad like Bobo Boy. In the two schools, I think it was a closely contended debate, but at the end of the day, there must be a winner. Even this little girl too, she's on point.
Rest my case.
You understand? Even that little girl too. In fact, all of them. I don't even have to single out, because all of them was good.
Mr. Chairman, now let's entertain the slim chance that the Caribbean countries receive reparation for slavery. Is it guaranteed that this money will even go towards the poorest people on measures to alleviate poverty? To receive reparation on an individual basis, a person must prove that they are ancestors of slaves. To do this, they must pay or even travel to a foreign country to conduct the test. According to abcnews.com, an ancestry test can cost between $130 to $650. This still may not prove ancestry without hiring a very expensive genealogist. Mr. Chairman, most of these people are poor, so where are they getting the money to do this?
And attitude and stuff like that. Attitude. So at the end of the day, of course, there could have been only one winner, and they took it really nicely. You understand? So we have to say, well, I want to say congratulations to the St. Patrick's Roman Catholic School, who won the debate, and then second place went to Hermitage. Right now, so I was talking to them and finding out how did they think they did, and the little girl, oh my gosh.
Illy Edwards.
And what school do you represent?
St. Patrick's Roman Catholic School.
How would you say today's experience was for you and your team?
Today's experience was very great. I was very excited and I'm very proud of myself because I got this reward.
Okay. Was it hard preparing? Was it hard preparing for the debate?
Yes, because I also had to study for exams and I had to take my time off from studying my exams to come and do this debate.
Okay, well, congratulations to you and the team. And do you see yourself doing more of those debates?
Yes, I love to do debates.
Okay. Since you have started preparing and doing debates, how would you say it has impacted you personally?
It makes me smile in personally. It makes my personality more. I get to express myself more.
Okay. Well, that's a good answer. All right. Well, congratulations to you and the team again. All right.
Thank you.
And then the small man said, "Well, you know what? Although we didn't win, but there's always another chance." All right. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Ayunda Thomas,
What school do you represent?
Hermitage Government School.
How was your experience today? How would you say it was?
Well, I would say it was challenging. I was nervous because there was a lot of lights on me and I barely could see. And I had to set the camera, which I have never done a lot before. So,
Oh, so the cameras made you nervous?
yes, very much.
But how did you think you did?
I think I did pretty good, but I fumbled a lot. So I wouldn't say I was great. I wouldn't say that.
Well, let me tell you that you were great. I know that probably you have a high expectation of yourself, but you were really, really good. People who were here, they appreciated what you do. We didn't even notice that you were nervous or that you fumbled. All right. So still, good job to you and the team. You came second place. How does that make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel good because when I come second, there'll always be a next time. I need to fuel my personality to be better. So like if I come second, there'll always be a next time. So when I go in secondary school, and it'll encourage me to be better. And I know he has debate in secondary school, so it will encourage me to put forward myself in life. So even if I lose now, there's another chance. There's always be a chance in life.
How old are you?
I'm 11, taking 12.
Well, congratulations to you. You're a very bright boy. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Good. All right. Right. Them kids and them make you feel good about life. The other day I met a lady and she was like, and you know, we always with the topic. She says, Mikey, you're bringing more children into the world and you have to think about the future. I'm like, what about the future? She's like, well, you see what's going on now? See what? I want to have a coin here. Okay, my son have an eye here. Right? Do you know that? Look at how small this thing is, right? This is like very minute. Okay? But if you take this and you put it right here, it almost impedes your entire vision in one eye. You understand? So it depends on how close it is to you. That's going to be the effect of it. The impact is going to be greater. You understand? So for you, there is no chance you may not want to bring any child into this world. You may not want to do it because what are you focusing on? All the negatives. You know, about this and that happening here. That's not your life. Do you have wars in your house? Do you have this going on in whatever you see out there? That's out there. You understand? Focus on you, as for you and your house. You understand? As for you and your house. And you see, when I see that youth, man, these are the people that give me hope. You understand? That despite the little negative that you see, look at this youth and them. And if you are to tell me that these are the people who's going to be in charge of my life when I get old and gray, you know, I am confident that I'll be well taken care of. So you, as the parent or grandparents, do your part in instilling the proper values in the children so that when you get older and they get older, that what you taught them is going to stick. And so that your future, when you get old and gray, is well, good, it's bright and pretty. Because you done your part and now for them to do their part. Don't sit down on your laurels and go lazy and talk about, oh, look at what the world going on. Look at what's going on in the world today. You know, so you don't bring no child in the world because look at the nonsense. Do your part. You're too lazy. You understand? Do your part. If everybody just to sit down there and just cock up their hands and say, well, you know what? The world done Nonsense. So a top report for everybody asking me every time, Mikey, they get it. So the police, I can tell you that the police, they were intensifying their investigation and stuff like that into that discovery. I do not yet have the autopsy report. I am still waiting on the authorities for that. Everybody asking me, Mikey, where the report? Why do find out? Me not no police and all that. You understand? Anyway, lady that talk. Oh, yeah. So, by the way, yes, the St. Patrick's Roman Catholic, they won. And then the Hermitage Government School, they came second. And the primary schools debate was organized by the St. Patrick Youth Development Organization. Or they had to give them a clap too. Give them a clap on the program. When you have youth groups, youth organizations, groups within the communities putting together events like these and things like that, you have to recognize them, because they too could be lazy and say, well, you see the world today, yeah, and cock up the foot and just do nothing. But these organizations, these people are fighting back, and they are winning. You have to believe that they are winning. Okay, I'm a product of that kind of stuff too. A lot of community group and involvement. The other lady tell me, Mikey, people just watching you. So she said, you remember me? I said, of course I remember you. She said, Mikey, you and your brother were the only two boys in the library for years with all the little children. The only two boys you would find in the library was Mikey Hutchinson and his twin brother. She said, you remember that? I said, yes, miss, I remember that. And she said, you remember me? I said, yes, miss, I remember you. I don't remember you. Miss, miss, you know how much paper leaf I take out in the book and never make jet? Do you understand? Anyway, lady, that talk. So, the biggest thing that we have to concern ourselves with right now as people of the Caribbean is bread. Bread continues to threaten the well-being of people of the Lesser Antilles. Tonight, bread has made landfall. Well, today it made landfall in Barbados. Barbados got a good washing, and now the anxiety now rests with the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Dominica. I know that Dominica, they had early closure of businesses today, and of course no school in anticipation of the impact of bread. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they are bracing. And I just hear anything from Grenada. I don't see nothing much, so that means that they are confident that the system will not have any sort of severe impact on Grenada. The latest that we can tell you is that Hurricane Watch is in effect for St. Lucia. A tropical storm warning is in effect for Dominica, St. Lucia, Martinique, Barbados, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. And Hurricane Watch means that hurricane conditions are possible within the watch areas, in this case within the next 24 hours. A tropical storm warning means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning areas, in this case within 24 hours. Now, at 8 o'clock tonight, the center of Tropical Storm Brett was located near latitude 13.4 degrees north, longitude 60.3 west. Brett is moving towards the west near 16 miles per hour, and this general motion with an increase in forward speed is expected during the next few days. On the forecast track, the center of Brett is expected to move across the Windward Islands during the next several hours, and then move westward across the eastern and central Caribbean Sea Friday and Saturday. Its maximum sustained winds are near 65 miles per hour with higher gusts. Gradual weakening is anticipated over the next couple of days, and the system is likely to dissipate over the central Caribbean Sea on Sunday. Tropical storm force winds extends outwards up to 115 miles from the center. Several automated stations on Martinique have recently reported sustained winds of about 40 to 45 miles per hour and wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour. Now, the estimated minimum central pressure is about 1,004 millibars, which is about 29.65 inches. All right, so the hazards that you can expect, rainfall, sea surf, a lot of gusty winds and so on. We can expect a lot of rain here in Grenada over the course of tonight. So let's say later tonight into tomorrow, we should be getting some rain and some gusty winds if conditions persist. All right. St. Vincent and the Grenadines would be getting burnt of it. It appears that the eye of the system will pass just between St. Vincent and the Grenadines, north of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and south of St. Lucia. All right. Of course, again, Grenada is not going to be spared. I mean, I'll be surprised if we don't get a lot of rain and wind overnight and tomorrow, God's willing. But of course, we will watch and see. But yeah, that's what's anticipated for tonight. We'll have more localized weather for you. Let me see if it has already arrived. Probably I could just do that and not wait until later on. Okay. Yes, I think it's just here now. This is just coming into us now from the Met Office, of course. Okay. So this is coming out from the Met Office. I will read. I did not have time to read it before. Let's just go through it. It says at 5 o'clock, tropical storm, blah, 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 blah. Breadth and most of the deep convection is located more than 100 miles east of the center. They're saying that seas near the center are 25 to 27 feet and expected to gradually subside over the next few days. Little change in strength is forecast tonight while Brett passes the Windward Islands. A gradual weakening trend is anticipated once Brett enters the Eastern Caribbean Sea. And Grenada and its dependencies are not under a tropical storm watch or warning. All right, so that's the information that we just received from the Met Office regarding this. All right, but we will have more in terms of the evening forecast. We'll have that for you just now. I also just got that from the Met Office. Mr. Weatherman is saying that Grenada is going to get some rain and that we should prepare for that as well. All right, Mr. Weatherman, man. I think his name is Brian. He's been doing a good job. Anyway, folks, the submarine that, well, I'm just talking in local terms now, that was missing. You remember it went on a journey to the wreckage of the Titanic. It had 5 people on board. Now, they went missing, and of course, they were...
all right.
Good afternoon. Wait. No. All right, it wouldn't. Anyway, so they were actually searching for that vessel. They were searching for the submarine, and today we got word that they found parts, of that vessel at the bottom of the ocean, and all 5 occupants aboard the vessel are feared dead. All right, they say one of the persons who died is somebody who have taken about 30-something journeys to the wreckage, and one of the high-ranking officials of the same company who took the other individuals there, he too perished in that accident. What really transpired? They say that they are looking into theories, but they say it looks like it imploded. So I don't know. We're gonna find out more. It's 5 of them. Yeah, boy. There was a father and son duo as well, who were part of that trip, that journey. Oh gosh! Oh, why? Sometimes we seek fun in the weirdest of places. I guess as much as it's going to be something that they would have loved to experience, but that was a risky journey, and it claimed the lives of all those who were interested in going there. So you had the father and son duo, you had the executive, yeah, and these are the individuals who were aboard that submarine. All right. Now there's a theory out, Papa. Anyway, we don't talk about theories on the program, so let's leave that one day. So, folks, allow us to take a quick break and come back. And when we come back, what we will have for you is the localized weather, and we'll also have any other matters, then we'll discuss it once we get that. All right. So we're coming back. If you have not yet done so, I'd like to, plead to you and appeal to you to please go ahead and share the program.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
Your vehicle insurance should never break your bank. With Beacon, you can get up to 35% off your fully comprehensive car insurance and still get full protection from unexpected damages with free loss of use, windscreen cover, and special perils. When it comes to your insurance, always be sure you settle for more. Call us at 440-4447 or log on to beacon.co.tt and get a quote today.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Concerned about your general health and wellness?
Do you need to know your complete blood count, lipid profile, or HbA1c?
Maybe you need to get a renal, thyroid, or liver function test.
Interested in STI screening? For HIV, syphilis, herpes, chlamydia, or gonorrhea?
All of these tests, plus hundreds more, are available at Allied Laboratories.
Allied Laboratories welcomes you. You can find us here on Gladstone Road in Grenville, in the building next to Calico, on the second floor, adjacent to Dr. Isaac's office. Or you can find us here on Grand Anse Main Road, adjacent to South Winds, opposite the entrance of Excel Plaza. Contact our Grenville branch at 410-3488 or 419-1588 or send us an email at alliedlabgrenville@gmail.com. You can contact our Grand Anse branch at 403-3488 or 404-3488 or send us an email at alliedlabstgeorge@gmail.com.
Fit for life and Allied Laboratories. We're taking care of Grenada.
St. David's, we know you love bingo! And it's been a long while, but now we're finally coming on Sunday, July 2nd from 5 p.m. Bellevue Plainfield is the place to be for the massive $40,000 in cash money bingo. That's right, 40 big ones could be yours. Tickets are only $35 for one or $60 for two. Don't you dare miss this one. Sunday, July 2nd, everybody's gonna be heading to Bellevue Plainfield. St. David's, we're coming. Tingo nice again.
Tingo nice again.
Batteries, batteries, batteries. All roads lead to Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries for all applications: cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, medium and heavy duty trucks, construction equipment, generators, boats and more. European made with the highest amps and comes with a 12 months warranty. Yes, you heard it right. 1 year with the best quality and price. Quality Services Limited for the best deals on batteries. First left of the Lansopines Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010. Quality Services Limited for all batteries.
Hey you! Yes, you. Ever thought about getting from point A to point B? The most reliable, efficient, and convenient way? Well, Island Cab is here. Finding professional and authorized drivers is just one click away. All our drivers are licensed under the Taxi Association and the Grenada Tourism Authority. Download the iCab app on your Google Play Store or App Store today and get on your way to requesting a ride. To the supermarket, to the airport, to the vet, and back. The safest and most reliable way. Island Cab is here. Requesting your taxi rides and tours now made easy and interactive with Island Cab. Download today.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
We got stoves, cook it, fry it, bake it, stew it, poach it, eat it, drink it, slurp it. At Quartz, you can get it. We got fridges, slurp it, chill it, freeze it, store it, crisp it, pack it, and stack it. At Quartz, you can get it. Washer, dryer, wash it, fluff it, spin it, dry it, clean it, fold it, wear it, assort it, and soak it. Rinse it, load it. SDA gon' make you blend it, crush it, toast it. At Quartz, you can get it.
Alrighty, family, and of course, let's take a look at the weather, and that's submitted by the Met Office. The weather is expected to be generally fair at first, becoming partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy after midnight, with light to moderate showers and a low chance of isolated thunder. Tonight's minimum temperature 25 degrees Celsius. There's a warning in effect. Low to medium chance of flash flooding. Winds northeasterly to southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate to rough with waves 4 to 11 feet in open waters. And a marine advisory is in effect for tomorrow. And if we are going to talk about Friday, we can tell you that on Friday the weather is expected to be, well, first of all, sunrise is 5:45, sunset 6:35. Weather is expected to be mostly cloudy to overcast and windy with light to moderate showers and a low chance of isolated thunder improving overnight. Warning, a low to medium chance of flash flooding during the morning. Max temperature 29.5 degrees Celsius, sunny minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds southeasterly to southeast southerly at east southeasterly to southerly at 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas rough with waves 7 to 10 feet in open waters. Marine advisory will be in effect for tomorrow, God's willing, as well. All right, and that's our weather report. Want to big up the people on Facebook, YouTube, everybody. Blessings to those of you who are there. Those of you commenting, thank you for so doing and interacting with our viewers. If you have not yet done so, we'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the program. We've got Java and the sharing committee making sure that people share the Bennett. Well, thank you very much, Java. Patty, Michelle, Eunice, Praise and Worship, Miss Coco. We have 2 Michelles on the Bennett. All right, so big up. We've got Queen, we've got Rolander, we've got Claire, Kenny's, Velma, Jacinta, Kyron, Liz, Cherry Ann, Jeffrey, Hazel and Hazelon, Ansha, Nova Null. Nova Null is your name? Or what's that? Nova Null, I see you all the time. Huh? Nelsia, Riri. Okay, Donna. Okay, Jova, thank you. Claire, Marilyn, Joseph, Yvonne, Diana, and everybody else on the business. Thank you. Joseph, yeah man, big up. Okay guys, so all the share the thing now, all the stingy so. Top girl, share the thing too. Sharian, share the thing. Adonna, you share already? Alright guys, so take care. Those of you who didn't hear your name, it's not because I don't think, it's just because I haven't seen it, alright? Ezra, I see you. Tonight, I see you. Alright, so guys, take care. Let's go. In 5, and I see Sonkai. 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja, no. Thank you again. Take care. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.